Shadita, the message, but he had already read it. Ava Miller stared at her phone, heart pounding, as the words vanished from the screen. I think I'm falling for you. Unsent. Gone. Too honest. Too risky. At 30, Ava had learned to protect herself. Love, for her, had always arrived with conditions, timelines, expectations, and endings she never saw coming. Cher lived in San Diego now, far from the small town where her last relationship had quietly broken her. She told herself this connection was different, but different still scared her. What Ava didn't know was that Lucas Reed had seen the notification before it disappeared. They met in the most modern way possible, through a shared workspace app for remote professionals. Lucas worked nights as a freelance video editor. Ava was a content strategist who preferred sunrise coffee and ocean air. Their schedules shouldn't have aligned, but somehow they did. It started with small talk about project deadlines, jokes about bad Wi-Fi and overpriced Ned deepened to conversations about childhood dreams, fears of failure, and the strange loneliness that can exist even when life looks successful. Lucas had a calm confidence that felt grounding. He listened without interrupting. Never rushed her. Never pushed. Ava hadn't planned to fall for him. She just did. They spent weeks talking before meeting in person. When they finally decided to meet, they chose a quiet beach cafe at Sunset. Neutral, public, safe. Lucas arrived early. Ava noticed immediately how his smile reached his eyes. You look exactly like your laugh, he said. She laughed, nervous. Is that good? It's perfect. They walked along the shoreline afterward, shoes in hand, waves brushing their feet. The conversation flowed just like it had online, but warmer, richer, real. At one point, Ava stumbled on the wet sand. Lucas caught her instinctively, his hands steady at her waist. For a second, neither of them moved. I've got you, he said softly. Her breath caught. And in that moment, Ava felt something terrifying. Trust. Their relationship grew in small, meaningful ways. Late-night calls turned into shared playlists. Weekend plans became routines. Lucas remembered the little things, how Ava liked her tea, how she overthought silence, how storms made her anxious. But Ava still held back. She'd been abandoned once, emotionally, quietly, painfully. And part of her believed that if she didn't say too much, love couldn't take too much away. That was the night she typed the message and deleted it. The next day, Lucas showed up at her apartment unexpectedly. Ava opened the door, shocked. Hey, he said gently. Can we talk? Her heart dropped, dead. Something happened. Lucas took a breath. You sent a message last night. And then you unsent it. Ava felt exposed. Vulnerable. Bare. I didn't mean to, she started. Shet. Lucas stepped closer, his voice calm. I read it. Silence filled the space between them. I was scared, Ava admitted finally. I didn't want to ruin what we have. Lucas smiled softly. You wouldn't. She looked at him, searching for doubt. Found none. I'm falling for you too, he said. I just wanted you to know. You don't have to protect yourself from me. Tears filled Ava's eyes. For the first time in years, she let them fall. Their first kiss happened that night, slow, intentional, filled with emotion rather than urgency. Lucas cupped her face as if she was something precious. Ava felt safe. Not swept away. Not overwhelmed. Safe. And that changed everything. But love isn't a straight line. A month later, Lucas was offered a major contract 6 months in New York. The opportunity he'd been waiting for. The timing was cruel. Ava panicked. Old fears resurfaced. Long distance never works, she said quietly. Lucas took her hands. Not if we don't try. They argued not loudly, but honestly. About sacrifice, about fear, about whether love was worth rearranging life. That night, Ava lay awake, realizing the truth. She wasn't afraid of distance. She was afraid of loss. At the airport, as Lucas prepared to leave, Ava stood frozen. I don't want to lose you, she said finally. Lucas kissed her forehead. Then don't. I don't know how to do this perfectly. He smiled. Neither do I. But I know how to stay. Shake kissed in. Then harder, deeper tears mixing with laughter. Go, she whispered. Chase your dream. I already found mine, he said. 6 months passed. Video calls? Surprise messages? Shared calendars? Missed moments? But deeper connection. When Lucas returned, Ava met him at the same beach cafe. No fear this time, only certainty. I'm here, he said. So am I, she replied. Love didn't ask them to be fearless, it asked them to be brave together. If this story touched your heart, remember sometimes love waits patiently until we're ready to stop deleting what we feel. Subscribe to Heart Talk Stories for more modern, emotional love stories that feel real because real love always leaves a mark.